Hey guys, and welcome to the highlights of race 2 at Kalami with 949 Sim Racing. So, as the race goes green, we have an instance straight away. The two Bentleys going for the same part of the racetrack and colliding with each other. That's going to send the one Bentley further back the field and leave him to fight for the rest of the race. The other Bentley, however, getting a little bit caught out on the first corner, doing well to avoid the traffic, not hit anyone else. As everyone comes through, you can see that everyone else is running pretty clean and no other instance to report as that 25 Bentley starts fighting his way back up the order. So coming up the inside of the Nissan, he hits the curb, which gives him a poor exit. Lucky for him, he's got two Ferraris in front of him, which he can get a tow off of. As we come up to sunset, the Nissan is on the inside line, so it keeps his position. The Ferrari's a little bit wide, nearly gives the position away to the Nissan. So everyone are heavy on the brakes as we come into Clubhouse. It's an easy corner to overshoot as it gives you a false sense of security that you can go through quicker than what you actually can. So now lap 2, and you can see that Bentley is still all over that Nissan. The Nissan gets a bad exit out of barbecue, which gives the Bentley an opportunity to try and go around the outside as we come into sunset. And the Bentley makes it stick. The Nissan gives his position away, and the Bentley is now promoting himself up the position and looks to be battling for the rest of the field. As we ride on board with the 23 Lexus, we see him hunting down 47 Nissan. As we come into Crocodiles, we see an almighty lunge from that Lexus. It was a good job by that Nissan to see that Lexus was going to do that, but that was a huge lunge by that Lexus. But he made it stick, and the position is now his. Now we ride on board with that 25 Bentley. You can see the damage on the side of the car as he hit the wall on race start. He's up the inside of the Ferrari coming into Crowthorne, and the Ferrari gives the position away. Doesn't defend it, but the Bentley now shoots up the side, and the position's now his as he continues to fight his way up the leaderboard. I feel as though the Ferrari give the position away a little too easy, but we're only the 4th lap in, and this is a 1-hour race. That Bentley is still looking real racy as he's caught up to the next Ferrari that's on the road. As the Ferrari hits the curb and then knocks himself wide, the Bentley has a better run, and up the inside of the Ferrari he goes, makes it stick, and the position's his. That Bentley is really making some progress. So again, sticking with this 25 Bentley, as he's the one that's been making the most progress in this race, as he's caught up to the 421 Bentley. I was expecting a little bit of pushing, a little bit of argy-bargy, but nope, goes completely around him as if he was standing still. I think he might have caught the 421 out by catching him so quick. But yeah, I was expecting a bit more resistance, especially after the way the race started. They're all clean. It's almost like the 421 felt like the incident at the beginning was his fault and just let him through. Following the 32 Ferrari, we see he gets it all wrong going through Cheetah. He goes off the track. That corner is a very nasty corner. You need to be as close to that sausage as possible, but without hitting it. As soon as you hit it, that's curtains. So he loses a position to his teammate, the 31 Ferrari, and that leaves him to try and figure out how he's going to get back up the standings and try and catch again. So after the round of pit stops, we see that the 421 Bentley is behind the 32 Ferrari, and the Bentley hits the Ferrari, hits him into the dust. That poor Ferrari, he done nothing wrong. That now gives the steward something to do, because in this race there wasn't that many incidents apart from the very first one that we saw. But that was deemed as a racing incident as the two cars were going for the same part of the racetrack. You can see how hitting that Ferrari has hindered his corner exit as the other Bentley just cruised by as if he was standing still. Riding on board the 36 Ferrari, we see that the Porsche gets all types of wrong coming into this corner. It just about holds it so he doesn't spin the car, but ultimately loses his position and ultimately changes the position for the race lead. We're now running 36 Ferrari first and 64 Porsche second. Coming into Crocodiles, we see that the Audi was looking up the inside of the McLaren but then thought better of it, which turned out to be the right decision because he pulled back alongside the McLaren as the McLaren ran in too deep. Coming through Cheetah, the McLaren goes wide but ultimately still holds his position away from that Audi. Holding his line through Ingwe, the McLaren tries his best to get a good exit out of the corner and seems just about hold off that Audi. As we watch Sakame finish the race, one incident that hasn't been reported is that the number 3 Lexus of Luke Southall had connection issues. It kicked him out of the race, but 20 seconds out of the race put him 2 laps down in the race. So he regrettably, just after pit stops, came from first position all the way back to 11th position, which is a real shame since he is a very good racer and very good front runner. Again, we see that Ferrari lose the car over Cheetah, clearly is not his favourite corner on the track, hits the curbs, goes wide, and that sends him into the wall. I suspect he has engine damage. I don't think he's run out of fuel because his engine just seems like it's dead. He's got no revs. He's saying 1 RPM on his speedo. He's got no revs at all. He's literally just trying to course to the line. But I think he hit the wall, and the wall has killed his engine, which is a real shame for this guy because he was running really well, and now he just ends up losing all his positions due to a DNF. That 91 Nissan, after crossing the line, realising what happened, did turn around to try and help, but the way this game works, just instantly got disqualified. So, yeah, the way things work in this game. So now to the stand-ins. The race officials asked Shane Reese what happened, why he got DQ'd, and he explained. They then deemed it, because he's already crossed the line, that he can retain his position because it just turned out to be a game mechanic. So that and Luke Southall's connection issues putting him 11th means Shane Reese retains 3rd position by just 1 point. In 2nd position is Jixter with 60 points, and in the lead with 67 points is Sakame, looking to hopefully win this championship and retain his title. So now on to the teams. We have Slow Racing Team ahead by 3 points from Mustard GT, who's also ahead by 3 points of Madhouse Racing. So the top 3 teams are all held together between 6 points, so anything can happen over the next coming races. It just goes to show how many points you can accumulate just by turning up. So I'll leave it here, leave like a lap go around Kailami on board, just for people to see, while I say thanks again for watching. I really appreciate everyone coming along and watching the videos. I appreciate all feedback that I get all the time. I do continue to try and make these videos better. I'm trying my best. I am now looking to actually do a pre-recorded live version of the race. So obviously, because I'm racing in these races, I can't record it live as if you're broadcasting. So I'm going to be doing like a pre-recorded live version of it. So I save the replays at the end of these races. I go back over the replay and just sort of like record how I would do it if I was live. So yeah, I'm hoping that they're going to go well. Again, thanks for 9for9 Sim Racing for holding these races. They're so much fun. I have a blast every time. They push me to do better as well. It just takes so much time. I can't believe the position me and my teammate are in at the moment, as the lobby is full of just completely fast guys, and that's the whole point of why we called ourselves Slow Racing Team. But I do feel like racing these lobbies is helping my speed. Working with my teammate is also helping us with trying to understand the car a bit more. So thumbs up. I absolutely love these races. Very nice community as well. So as always, leave a comment of what you would like to see to improve, or just a conversation. If you don't mind, I'll try and get back to everyone as much as I can. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one.
Well done, mate. This has been your personal best.